This video from Sharper, we're taking a look at how to use and then program the percentage discount button on the XE-A213 register. So if we take a look at the percentage button as standard, it's an open discount button which you can use to give a percentage discount off an item or a total sale. So for example, if we ring through, I don't know, 2 fatchers and half a fatchers, subtotal £10. If you want to use the button, you can give a 5% discount off the total transaction by typing in 5, then hitting the percentage button, and it knocks off 50p, which is obviously 5% of that sale. You can also use it on an individual item, so fatchers £4, you can give a 50% discount, £2 off the item, and those discounts will appear under one line on the X1 or Z1 report at the end of the day. So you'll have a total amount for discount amounts and also a number of discounts. What you can do is you can program the button so you can give it a name, you can preset it to a certain rate, and you can also set it to only work on an item or only work on a sale. I'm just going to do some basic programming, preset it to a certain rate and give it a description, but as I go through the programming you'll see the different options, so you can obviously decide if that's going to work for you. This is covered in the manual, so I'm looking at page 54 of the XEA213 manual, and it's covered in there. What you'll also need, especially if you're giving it, well, if you're giving it a description, you'll need to, there should be a QWERTY Alpha keyboard underlay with the register. If you haven't got one, like me, you can also check out page 14 of the manual, which shows you where all the alpha descriptions are. But I'll get on with it and see how we get on. So, as with all programming on the 213, you'll need the metal key marked MA, and you'll need to turn it round to the PGM position. You then simply press the percentage button to change the programming of it. Press the 00 key, and the first thing you get to change is the description. So the default description is %1, so this description is what appears on the till receipt and the end of day report. So if I can remember correctly, this is where your keyboard's going to come in. I kind of done this so many times, I remember where they are. That's pretty sad. PLU 16 member, so I'm just going to call mine member, as in membership discount, but you can call it whatever you want within reason, as long as there's enough characters for it. When you've done that bit of the programming, you press the subtotal button to save it and to move on to the next bit of the programming. So I'm going to preset my rate. You don't have to do this, you can leave it open. I'm going to preset mine at 10%. Subtotal sign, so it's a positive or a negative, so you can have it as a surcharge actually. Traditionally you'd have it as a discount. If you wanted to change it, it should be the 00 button, toggles between minus and positive. I'll keep mine as a minus. Subtotal, entry for item, so this means you can give a discount off a individual item. I'm going to leave mine at yes, but again, if you wanted it not to work off an item, so you only wanted it to work on a subtotal, a wholesale for example, which is actually, I've changed my mind, I'm going to use that because I think having it on both is a bit confusing. So item disable, so I cannot give a discount off one individual item. Subtotal, entry for subtotal, well obviously this I want, but again if you didn't want it you can disable it with the 00 button, but you've got to have one selected at least, so I'm having subtotal enabled. Halo programming, so Halo is high amount lockout, so you can put in a maximum amount of a discount. That's probably most appropriate if you're having it open. And then TLNS to save, and basically that comes up and just confirms what you've done. So our description, our preset rate, our maximum rate is all on there. So now we can turn the key round to the reg position. If we sell fatchers, it won't work on an individual item, but let's get to £10 again, subtotal £10, and it gives our £1 off, which is obviously 10%, so that's how you'd program it. So let me just try a couple of other things just to show you how it works. Subtotal, if I try and ring for a 90% discount, it won't work because obviously I've set the limit to 25, but if I try and do 20, then it does work. So you've got that option. So if you only want it to be 10%, then you need to set the halo to 10 as well, which is something I didn't do, but hopefully that video's covered it. So we've covered how to set it as a discount, how to preset it, the halo, how to give it a description. You can also obviously have it as a surcharge, but then you've also got a this one here is value. So if you ring, we do that £10 sale again. If you want to give a specific amount off rather than a percentage, you can type in the amount and use that button there. And again, if you're looking at programming that button, it's a similar sort of thing. You go round to PGM, press the minus button, and then go through the programming again. So 00, you can give it a description so you know what it is on your reports, and then subtotal to enter a specific amount. Again, you can have it as a positive or a negative. You can have it for an item or a subtotal or both, and you can limit it as well. So yeah, hopefully that's been helpful. When you've finished any programming, always turn the key back round to reg. Yeah, so you can check out any of the video links appearing on screen now to help you get more out of your XEA213. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit sharphelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.